Welcome back to Thy Night Blaze, a Xenoblade Chronicles 3. On the last episode, we defeated the evil Mobius F of Colony Zero, a mysterious colony filled with even more mysterious people. Their goal was to perpetuate the War of Ionios from Agnes and Keves by underhanded, subverted, insidious tactics. But now that they are free, we have to decide upon their future. And I believe the best way to go about doing that right now is to talk to all of the many children. Well, they're really young terms. They can't be any older than like 4th term at the latest. They're really small. Number 6, what do you have to say about the current situation? Just because we don't have to follow Mobius anymore doesn't erase the things Colony Zero has done. For now, we have to find a safe place to lay low. Number 7 should understand that. I'm sure that she does. Number 10. I'm surprised number 7 brought you guys back here. It's really not every day that happens, you know. Oh, I'm sorry. Do we know you? Not quite. The name's number 10. Oh, this is our first meeting. This isn't... Oh, apparently I am instantaneously corrected. This isn't the first time we've met, but I guess it's the first time I've introduced myself. It'll be easier for everyone if we don't dwell on that overmuch, though, I think. So, yeah, pleasure to meet you. Oh, that probably means you've attacked us in the past at some point. Either in one of those secret ambushes or just in the colony right away. Number 3, I forgive you, though. It's good to meet people face to face. Putting names to faces is better, I think. Well, again, numbers to faces? We need to get you guys names. Now that everyone's free, they deserve their own proper names. I had a feeling number 4 was running on fumes. He spent so much of his flame saving me, time after time after time. My weakness cost him his life. I severely doubt that. Well, I mean, not one to speak, but on topics that I don't know anything about, of course, not being there, obviously, but I feel like it wouldn't consider him to be the one at fault. Protecting your allies, it's just complicated matters all around. Number 8, what do you think about things? Equipped in the Pharaon's blade is a mechanism for generating rogue ether. Its effects are wide-ranging, from decreasing an enemy's offensive abilities to weakening their defenses. Oh, is this the in-universe explanation for all of the debuffs that Siguri can inflict, and Pharaons as a whole, as we've seen from fighting them? As a result, it weakens the target and allows for its total destruction. That's a standard Pharaon battle strategy. Ooh, interesting. I didn't know that. It's probably because I don't talk to people. There's probably a lot of things in this game that I don't know just because I don't talk to people. But, you know, it's just the way of things, I suppose. Now we're making up and joining hands with a former enemy. What a joke. Oh, number 9, I can feel like you're a massive ball of sunshine, aren't you? But that's all in the past now, right? Just so we're absolutely clear, I'm sure as Snuffed not going to apologize for what I did. I hold no one to any other standards that I would not hold myself to, so if I wouldn't apologize for attacking former enemies, I wouldn't expect you to, because make no mistake, we were enemies at the time, but now we're not, so now that we're allies, everything's water under the bridge, we're all good. If I hadn't followed orders, we wouldn't have survived. Exactly, it's classic, simple self-preservation. I'm not going to hold that against you. You're the ones who forced us to fight for our lives, remember? Technically true, and I'm doubly not going to hold that against you. Okay, well, that's everyone. There's only 5 of them. Well, 7. 6 including 7. Siguri. Do they have a camp around here? Can I, like, take a nap? I need to take a nap so I can discuss things. If only there was a campsite around here. Where's the nearest campsite that we can go to? Is there one for Lucky? No, not that. No, wait, what? Oh, the controller. Right, I remember. Different thing. Nope, still wrong button. I do different controller profiles for different purposes. We have a camp over here. Yeah, we can go to the one right underneath Colony Omega and then have a chat about the future of Colony Zero. Because there is something very important that we need to do. Lots of somethings.
Make sure we're well rested.
Well rested. Right now we need to make sure our clothes are clean. Yes, cleanliness is next to godliness, after all. Discuss the topic of colony future. Zeros, past, present, Siguri.
Let's lay out the facts.
Yes, everyone's here. The principal function of Colony Zero is to maintain the state of war between Keves and Agnes, as we have found. As a result, our activities cover all Ionios, and we seldom stop in one place. Wait, you don't have any designated points for rest and refueling? Correct. All required preparations are performed ad hoc. Ooh, don't like the sound of that. That'll wreck your health. There's no need to follow orders anymore. How about looking for a place for you and everyone else to settle down? Oh, I'm with Mimi on this one. How about it, Sagiri? I have also considered improvement of residential environment as a matter of high priority. Procurement of safe location is desirable for the sake of all present. But we'll have to convince another colony to take them in. Can't we just give them to the city? I mean, like, that's literally the home for all wayward souls these days. We give them the rest, we gave them the strays from Colony Omega. We can give them, you know, the strays from the prison camp. I'm sure they're willing to take 5 more kids in. Well, that won't be an easy task. It doesn't have to be a colony. It can literally just be the city. Why is that not our first option? Any discussion would likely be to reveal Colony... Wait. Any discussion would be likely to reveal Colony Zero's origin. Again, the city. I mean, like, if we... I'm sure we could, like... I mean, Boliaros would probably be amenable to the situation. Be like, these are manipulated kids. They need some help. And Boliaros would be like, oh, for you guys, I can't say no. And that would be the end of it. I mean, he probably... I mean, it's no worse than anything Mobius has done or anything that any soldier in Agnes and Keves has done. We've all fought the war. It's not that big a deal. They'd have to be careful not to let any of this slip to anyone besides us. Why is it such a big deal? We're all colored by the same brush in this particular war-fighting case. That would be hard to keep up even in the city. I don't see why it's a big deal, but I'm willing to err on the side of your guys' opinion, so fine. And the castles would be a boss too. Well, I mean, lands, that's a point that I didn't even think of. We could, like... I'm sure Ashira wouldn't even ask any questions. I mean, like, with the Pharaons, you'd just be like, here, Ashira, these are some advanced training partners. You provide the ether, they will kick your ass. And she'd be like, game on, let them at us. And that would be the end of it as well. I'm sure we've built up enough affinity with so many different colonies at this point that we have freed that they would be like, oh, for you guys. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure Alexandria would do it just for the knowledge that they'd bring. Did you say the castles? What about the castles? Is there a point that I forgot to mention? Lance, that's it. Noah's apparently ahead of the game. What's it? The prison camp at Agnes Castle. Well, I suppose that's empty. We'd probably have to go see if Gondor would be willing to lease us the castle's prisons. It's a better place to live than some colony they'd have trouble fitting in with, right? Well, I guess. Sure, right? Wait, are you being serious? Yeah, we can just throw them in prison cells, Noah. Yeah, come on, Noah. We can't settle poor Sigiri and her friends there. Do you think it's a bad idea? Permission to disagree. This is a reasonable proposition. It satisfies conditions for survival and provides sturdy defenses against hostile parties. Existence of a more suitable location for Colony Zero is unlikely. Oh, really? Well, if you think it would be good, then... I'm sorry to rain on your military parade there, but the prison camp is under the control of the castle right now, figuratively and literally, as it is below the castle. I think it's already been abandoned, but before we do anything hasty, we should discuss our options thoroughly. Right. First things first, let's see if we can get permission from Agnes Castle. I'm pretty sure Gondor would be like, yeah, you can have it, what am I doing with it? Let's not drag our feet. Yeah, we don't want to keep them sleeping rough, do we? I mean, they can sleep in the Pharaons, they seem roomy enough. In search of a home. Sure, we're doing this quest now, if you couldn't tell by my extremely adamant focus on Sigiri. But yeah, we're doing this. I guess we have to go to Agnes Castle because Gondor is like, yeah, we need to go see Gondor because Monica is in the city and has no say on what Gondor does. Even if she did, we wouldn't probably abide by that. Anyway, Sigiri, you're gonna go to the castle. It's probably the first time that you've been out in the open with a Pharaon. Please don't engage the invisibility shields that would just make everything inconvenient, and Gondor would never believe us. Oh, I hope she believes us. Okay, Gondor, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but we found a secret colony that perpetuated the war. And, I mean, more so than, you know, Mobius, well, less so than Mobius, but more so than any other. Listen, I know it's hard to believe, but I really need the prison camp. Are you using it for anything? And if not, can we have it? Gondor, we need to talk, like I said, about the prison camp. If it's not being used for anything, I mean, we have enough money to lease it out for a few months. It really help. You'll have to wait. Oh God, gosh darn it. Fine. Got problems coming out of my ears right now. I don't suppose we could help. We're rather helpful people at the moment. What's troubling you, Gondor? It's less troubling me than tearing me a new one. Some absolute jokers have popped up out of nowhere and set up shop in the prison. Oh, how inconvenient. Can we have it if we run them out? They're occupying it. Well, that's some crap timing. We kind of needed that place. We actually wanted to talk to you about the prison in the first place. Live in the prison. Damn, you lot are not right in the head. But whatever, fine. It's not like we're using it for anything. You solve this for me, and you can live it up, dress it in. You can dress in that prison, you could live in that prison, you could eat that prison for all I care. Do whatever you want. The walls may not be that edible. Well, technically they're edible because, you know, the limestone. I'm sure it has some kind of calcium benefits to you. Just don't expect to do it quickly, unless you're a Nopon. Keep those Nopon that you have. What are they? Ricky and Bananas? Just keep them out of the prison. They might eat it. That would be really great. Yeah, moving on. Is it okay, though? Like, super seriously, Gondor? Is it, like, really your call to make? I know Monica is just like, Monica is the queen of the city. We're not worrying about her right now. I'm the queen of the castle. Doesn't matter. I'll ask forgiveness later if it makes you feel any better. Yeah, well, you know, the old saying. You can't break an egg without making a few omelets. If you can take this little problem off our hands, they'll probably crown you, to be honest. Ooh, now we can become kings and queens of the castles. Oh, really? Must be some problem. Yeah, you'll understand it when you see it, so, we have a deal? Oh, you naive fools agreeing to this. I mean, what kind of monster could be down there that we can't deal with?
Relations have changed.
Do we have... Oh, Aggie and Augie, new people to talk to. Aggie, how are things? Anton was a good guy. I'd hoped we'd be going back to the city together. This probably is going to sound horribly insensitive. But who is Anton? Aggie, Augie, Anton. We were going to be the 3 loyal supporters of Milady. That was the big plan. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say to that. It's not because I forgot who Anton is. He probably died at some point. We probably were there for it. No, really, it's fine. What happened wasn't your fault. Ooh, if that's not a scathing line, that probably means it was exactly our fault. Just understanding how he felt, it would have made Anton happy. I feel like we're referring to an as-of-yet unnamed 4th person. I don't remember.
I see some relations have changed.
Oh, you want to talk more? That is fine by me. What we need here is some decent food. Don't you know we can't fight on an empty stomach? Oh, don't I know it. Prison gruel? Awful. You're not wrong about that. Right? So we've got to get a massive supply of food into the city. Wait, into the city? Or to us? From us to the city? The city's gone. It's probably really far below us. I don't know what I'm talking about. The logistics of food escapes me. How you doing? Or how are you? Doing okay? Making those sentences one sentence. Oh, it's you. Yeah, not too bad at all. There are some hotheads among the Agnians. And some that are giving us a hard time, but, you know, it's a bit daunting, but we're more than prepared to deal with it. We'll have our work cut out for us. Anyway, I didn't worry too much. I'm sure Milady will fix everything in no time flat. Well, I'm glad you have the faith. Anyone else to talk to before we leave? Before we leave to Cadencia? No one? I wish I knew who Anton was. I'm sure if it's important, it'll come up again or it'll come to me. Can I jump down here? Oh, no, that's a pit. Oh. Yeah, that's about the reaction I was expecting. The prison. Sagiri, I need you to make a mental map of where you want to put things. Because this is going to be your farmland, and you need to farm. Hopefully the ground is arable. Well, I mean, it supported the prisoners of Leaguard prison camp for, like, over a decade, so I'm sure it's fertile enough. Anyway, I need you to, what? What?
Multiple heat sources detected. Life forms are inside.
I mean, that's why Gondor sent us here. We can eliminate them. What the spark is this? How are we supposed to get in? Well, I mean, Mio's really strong, and then Riku has like a plasma torch. And I mean, there is also that area right by the side where you could probably slip through. I mean, that indentation is probably big enough for like most people's heads. Riku and Banana can just be like, deflate for a second. Or we can like pry it up, they slide open. I mean, we can literally turn into our Ouroboros forms and just break the gate. It wouldn't be that hard. There are so many ways to get in. Who would have blockaded it like that? It's a tiny flimsy gate. We're Ouroboros. Oh, the prison warden. Ha ha ha, I did. Oh, wow, it's you guys. You're still alive. Oh, Queen's primary feathers. Does this imply that the Queen has secondary and even potentially tertiary feathers? Where would they be? If they're a Hyantia like you, where would the other feathers be? I mean, like, they have the wings, but, like, do Hyantia have secondary feathers? Nintendo, we need a fully accurate biological sketch, a physiological sketch of Hyantia. Where are the secondary feathers, Miyamoto? You're still alive. Don't worry about that. What are you doing here? What a stupid question. I'm the warden, the master of the jail. Like Ouroboros, there's only 4 of you. The castle may fall, or the whole world may end. But this place will always belong to me. For approximately 6 more seconds, it's gonna take like 4 microseconds to destroy. It's not your domain. It's my domain. I'm not even going to imitate such pathetic laughter. What is he on about? I think he's on drugs. His words and actions lack a fundamental logic. Current hypothesis: a case of serious mental confusion. Parter misspeak. It is awkward to be of a free nature these days. Hey, how about we break his skull open and take a look? I am with Uni. Maybe we can find the secondary feathers in his brain. Breaking the flame clock is a capital offense, but I'm a benevolent guy. Is it offense? Has it ever been done before? Is there a precedent for flame clock destruction? I don't think any of the Kavesi people have ever done that before. We can write the law on it. Get on your knees and beg for mercy. No. I might just open this place up for it. Oh, all right. If I have to temporarily abandon my pride, that's fine. Come back and be prisoners again, and we'll all get along famously. Can there be a higher pleasure? Have you ever played Mahjong? That's a pretty high pleasure. Dominoes? Poker? Strip poker? 21 blackjack? There are a lot of games that can induce a lot higher pleasure than just, a prison. Jailbreak? Is that something? Is that a game? That's probably a game. Or is that something in dodgeball? Kickball? I don't know. It's beyond me. Stop laughing. It just makes you sound like a rube. Mio is not best amused. I understand why Gondor wanted no part of this. She just wanted to preserve what little sanity she had left. Yeah, I would definitely call this a bona fide problem. I wonder if there's some way we can get in, though. Well, what's stopping us from getting in the same way we got in the first time? I mean, it's still Ligar prison camp. I severely... No, go, get out of that. I severely doubt that they, did the exact same... that they fortified the area. We just have to go into the vent entrance. It's literally, like, in-universe, like, a few hours away, but, with the power of Ouroboros, we could just jump over there and just get into the same way that we got in the first time. It's like, this is the fan. That's literally the prison over there. We're just gonna curb stomp these guys. Can we get in on a different location? Oh, no, this is where they want us to go. All right, fine. We can get in this way. Noah, how is the vent doing? Is the vent harvest doing well? What do you think, Noah? There are no guards. Why does the guards matter? Why does that matter anymore? They know we're coming. We're Ouroboros. We have full use of our powers. What is 4 tiny Agnians going to do? You're right. Seems safe enough. Let's get down there through here. Like, seriously, we are incredibly powerful. We don't need to be concerned.
Successful. Can't believe we're back here.
Well, I mean, you knew we were... go. I'm not going to fight anyone I don't have to. We can explore the intimate places of the prison later.
They found us.
Oh, shut up. I'm not fighting anyone. I don't have to. Like, what are they gonna do? We're like 10 levels above them. Well, Sagiri's not, but, whatever. Are you the warden that I have to fight? Jail skirmisher, medic. Are you the Yeah, you people over here. Just run past them. It won't matter. What is the meaning of this? You literally said you wanted us in here. Here we are. Make us bow if you think you have the strength. Your endgame was lacking. Just give up and... You want to get back in a cell that much. I mean, wouldn't be that hard to get out of it. And it was clearly not that hard to get into prison. Sorry, what? Are you confused? I've never seen such model prisoners. I think he might be a bit touched in the head. Oh, I'm touched. He confirms. He confirms. I'm just so emotional right now. I'm not laughing with you, my friend. Target displays clear abnormality, a condition of error 404, irreversible insanity. Really, this free will is not working out for poor Sagiri. Get him, Sagiri. Senna, please. I can't. The logic processors are I need reboot. More ether, please. Compliance. Okay. Reboot successful. Executing protocol of shove boot up ass syndrome beginning. Executing. Figuratively and literally. Prison warden. I mean, it says level 56. Do these guys need any introduction other than the fact that they're, you know, tiny Agnians who are not in any way, shape, or form dangerous? Well, I mean, yeah, Uni's a defender. It's fine. Who else do we have? Energy grenade. We don't have to worry about this. They're all attackers. Pretty sure. Oh, no. One of them might be a defender. No, that's Uni. I think. Doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter. Now that Noah's here. Oh, we got the days. Does Neo... Ooh, actually, I hope we get a chain attack at some point. Nice burst. Because if we can get a chain attack, I would love to show off, Sagiri in a chain attack, because that would be helpful. So, actually, now that I think about this, please give me a chain attack. Oh, he's resistant to break, which is interesting. Unimportant. Take down the prison warden first. It's not a concern. It's genuinely not. Oh, auto battle. Shut off, auto battle. It's only 1 out of 4, but I really want the chain attack. Please, please. Oh, the medic is going to go down like hot knives and butter. Name a better pair. Oh, chain attack. Give the last chain attack. All right. This is. I don't know if this is going to be the only fighting. It doesn't really matter. Sagiri, Viscous Venom. Reduces enemy physical and ether defense by 25% during a chain attack. If you're lucky enough to get this in the opening salvo of a chain attack, it's a very good. Having or quartering their physical and ether defense is very useful. But what does Sagiri actually do? Her heroic chain effect multiplies TP by 150 when a hero completes an order. So because of that, I'm just going to lead with Noah, get the break and the topple, he says, very hopefully, but not actually happening. Tyon, do Tyon. Run random buff and energy grenade. Get the overkill from the energy grenade. Nice job, Tyon. Thank you. And then end this with Sagiri. Go for Tyrant Cross. Tyrant Cross is something that gives 1 random debuff to an enemy. So what do we get from this? Resistance down, which will be helpful in the future. Oh, Heroic Chain gives them to the active participants. Right. It doesn't matter. Anyway, now that we've seen Sagiri's effect... Oh, wow. Sagiri is coming back. Noah. Actually, do Sagiri again. Do, well, spreading the debuffs is rather useless. Do Tyrant Cross again. Shackle blocking. Ooh, nice. Yeah, using that particular art with Sagiri can get you quite a lot of variations, or, well, quite a big variety of different debuffs to give to your opponent. You really want to combo Tyrant Cross up with, I forget the name of the art already, but whatever the name of the art is, it's the one that will, do Uni. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Do Uni. You want to combo up Tyrant Cross with the one that spreads the debuffs around, right? So if you focus down on one enemy, say you're in a chain attack like this, and you're facing off against 10 enemies just for a nice even number. If you get a bunch of debuffs thanks to Tyrant Cross down on one enemy, and then use that one art that spreads it around, what is it called? Use me up. Spread it around with Fury Reaper, that's the one. Anyone that affects, because it's an AoE, will get that the debuffs from that one enemy, and it's a very useful thing to get. Go for the side break. I don't know if that'll work. Oh, there we go. We got the break. That's lovely. But spreading the debuffs around with Sagiri is a wonderful way of dealing with high powerful enemies or just lots of enemies. If you get swamped by a bunch of enemies, Sagiri is a rather good partner to have access to. Will Sagiri push us over the edge? Probably. Noah, just deal with this. Finish this up quickly, Noah, so I can finish this chain attack and get on with this nonsense. It's like, what are they going to do? We're going to knock the absolute nonsense out of this prison warden, and all the other Agnians are going to be like, oh, he's dead, isn't he? And it's like, oh, he was the only one who kept feeding us. Hopefully we can save the souls of the rest of these dudes. Because if we can't, they have to die as well. Which, I mean, I'm fine with. If you're going to stand against us, even when you're free, you don't deserve to live. The trash has been officially taken out. Like on a date, or like the praying mantis taken out. Anyway, doesn't matter. And maybe it's late to ask, but is this really going to work? No. Why would it work? This is a prison. We're going to shove them off into individual cages. We're going to give them the key, though. That's not in question. As long as it serves a practical use, it's fine for them. They have fertile ground outside that they can grow pomegranates, heavy pomegranates, and eggplant seeds. Egg seeds? I think egg seeds are more odd. Anyway, doesn't matter. What do you think colony... now, Senna, the language degradation is infecting you. What do you think Colony 0 reset once more? Error 404 is hitting me particularly hard. What are the colony... Okay. Now we need to hard reset the system. We need to turn off the electricity completely. Not just reset the computer. We need to turn off the electricity. What do the Colony 0 gang think, Sagiri? The order is already given. Arrangements to rendezvous will follow shortly. Ah, good. That should give you some peace of mind. Correct. Thank you for your cooperation. It's what we do. We're the heroes. It's literally all we're here. Well, that rendezvous came up really quick. In search of a home, the party drove out the raging prison warden and recaptured the prison. It can now be entrusted to Colony 0.
We're going up in the world.
And there they are, Colony 0. Hopefully the place... Oh, now we have an eatery place. Central Cell Canteen. What kind of prison food do we have access to? Manana
Food.
probably needs to get some food. Yeah, order food. Manana can get some inspiration from the local nutritious block bar. It is just a block full of nonsense. Although they give me Twinkies and pills, I think. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Enemy drop boost by 40%. Nice. Yeah, replace this with the block bar. Delicious, really? Mio, you're cutting into the styrofoam tray. Crumble Crunch Block Bar. Is that anything like a cosmic brownie? Ooh, I haven't had that in a decade or more. Probably closer to 2 decades at this point. Who remembers those things? Those things were bloody delicious. I love those things.
Let's bounce.
They were the thing you traded for whatever you wanted at the school cafeteria. Number 3, you have gossip. That's literally all I live and breathe for. This used to be a prison, didn't it? What gave it away? Was it all the bars or the fact that there are prison graffitis on the walls everywhere? We haven't been, arrested and thrown in jail, have we? No, you're free to come and go as you please. Not like we could stop you with all of the pharaons. You could probably just bend any of the bars open to leave. We're not keeping you here. You are free to leave if you want. Sorry, it's not like I'm accusing you or anything. I wouldn't blame you. It's just that the way this place feels, it's so unsettling. But that kind of makes sense, right? I mean, it's a prison after all. Life in League Art. If you guys are upset about your current situation, I have the ability to change it. And that's not a threat or anything. Please don't make it seem like I'm threatening you to remove you. It's not a threat. I can help. We're helpers. I have to say, our new base is plenty spacious. I'm not sure whether we really need a place so big. There's only 4 of us after all. 5 of us. 6 of us? Counting number 7? Maybe more. It's not like there's anyone else besides you guys to claim it, so I say why not? Good point. Thanks for the insight, Senna. Do you two know each other? Senna, have you been making friends with all of the other numero bros? You need to name them, Senna. You did rather well with Sagiri. Number 8, do you have anything new to talk to me about? I will continue to go on patrol duty at the prison. Riveting content. Thank you so much for that, number 8. Anyone else? There's probably a bunch of them in the other places. Is there anyone in these shed areas? No. Food storage. No one. Pretty sure that's where we dropped ourselves off in the first place. Unimportant, though. Where are... I mean, it's like 3 more dudes, probably. Somewhere, places. We need to find them. At the very least, there's more gossip. Number 9. Oh, hi, number 9. You're the one who hated me, right? What a rotten time to move camp. I was so looking forward. I was still looking for it, and now what? Looking for what? Oh, leave me alone. It's you guys' fault for putting me in this awful situation. Just give me some space, would ya? Oh, I'm sorry. Fine, be that way. See what help we're going to offer if you're going to be a moron about it. Number 6, are you more, amicable? As you'd expect of a large-scale prison, it has the tools and facilities needed for self-sufficiency, and I'm very grateful for it. Now, if we cut off contact with the outside world and aim to live off of only what we need, we should be able to live in safety. Please don't cut yourselves out from the outside world. We need your guys' help for maybe in the whatever, it doesn't matter. Don't isolate yourselves. It leads to problems. Don't know if you really need to be that hardcore about it. I don't think there's such a thing as being too hardcore when it comes to survival. I mean, I guess. Technically. Wait, the jails are free. Is that Nopon still in here? Oh my god, Fixie. Have we ever spoken to you before? You're free. You don't have to spend any more time in solitary. I've opened the doors. Fixie, you can go and fix problems all over the world.
I see some relations have changed.
He is dead silent. Who are you affinitized with? Rapapa and Valdi? Master Pawn and Disciple? Fixie is Valdi's master? And he's an unknowable age. Trying to word that differently, but it doesn't really work. Wow, okay, Rapapa. Have we seen Rapapa? Is he in Colony 30? One of the gang. Wow, you're only friends with Valdi? You're just yellow affinity. You're not even like pink affinity. Wow, Valdi, we really need to work on your interpersonal skills. Fixie, he's just dead silent. He is, man, prison does things to a man. Hopefully he can recover from that. Is there anyone else? There's another person over here. Number 10. Oh, number 10, you have a gossip. I'm glad we get to sleep with a roof over our heads and all. I mean, the other one had a cave. It's not like you were exposed to the elements. I mean, you can always get in the Pharaons. This place is a bit too open considering how few of us there are, you know? As things are now, it's hard to feel at home here. Not that we don't appreciate it, of course. But now that we have a base of our own, it'd be nice to have a few more things around. What more do you need? I mean, I can understand the need for more beds. And I mean, if you need more beds, I am more than willing to provide. I'm pretty sure Bolearis can spare a few beds. Mattresses even? Blankets? I'm sure I could talk to people and get some stuff. The Pharaon's optical camouflage is quite something, don't you think? Oh, the Seminauts. Invisibility. Right. Undoubtedly. I had zero sense of their presence until they were revealed. It's some highly advanced technology. We've been using them to go around collecting intel, as well as to patrol the prison. Though, to be honest, no one in their right mind would want to break into a prison. We've done it twice. Although, you did specify that with no one in their right mind, and I mean, that certainly does not apply to us. I think we can, blah, blah, blah. I think we can, man, the Sagiri, it's infecting me. I think we can afford to relax for now. Is that everyone? We need a place to nap. Cell number 1. This was our old, stomping grounds. These were our beds. These were our beds. This was my one in the corner, and this was Mio's in the other corner. Well, there were 4 corners, but not in this room. This one's technically out in the open, but of these 6, it's in the corner. Noah, please stay on track. I'm trying, but, you know, it's not pleasant memories being here. Let me just stare at my flute. Lovely flute. Anyway, another future life in League Art.
Let's lay out the facts.
What does this have to do? I'm glad you all managed to get moved in okay, but there are still some of you who seem a little bamboozled, huh? Sagiri does not recognize that word. Please provide definition to bamboozled. Moving on, if no apology, explanation, language escaping me. Leaguard prison camp is a suitable residence, but the prison environment exerts a certain unconscious toll. A what now? A certain unconscious toll. Sleeping in a barracks and sleeping in a prison are different things on a mental level. And for extremely wary people like them, the mental pressure is greater. So it's a problem of mental health. Oh, I mean, we could find some cards. I could teach you all, like, rummy, strip rummy, something rummy. Isn't that a card game? I could Chinese checkers, normal checkers, chess. I could find all of these sets. They're probably in the city. I'm really sorry, Sagiri. We should have thought this through more. Failure to anticipate this turn of events is on my shoulders, not yours. Responsibility for the team falls on me, and I am the one who failed to consider the issues from all angles. That means we're house hunting again, though, doesn't it? I mean, again, the city, Bolearis, Alexandria, Ashira. I'm pretty sure even Izzard would be like, oh, for you, Tyon, anything, they can stay. Because, I mean, like, what grudge is 99% of the commanders that we've helped going to hold? Lance, stop moving your lips like this. It's like I'm talking. It's like ventriloquist. I am Lance. I am a spoon. Or we could just change it up a little. What are you talking about? I have lost the thread of conversation. Can we, like, take it back a few steps? Change what up, though? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. What are we talking about? Like, the fact that people feel like they're in jail? Get them some mattresses? I mean, they are literally sleeping on planks of wood. If we can make it a little more, you know, homey, then it wouldn't feel like so much a prison. We have to turn this house into a home, and to do that, we need to find, like, furry mattresses, and then those woolly toilet seat covers that you had back in your grandma's house back in the 40s. Is this the proposal to renovate the prison interior? We are putting forth a proposal to innovate the prison interior, yes. We're going to find more beds, because you can never have enough beds. If you don't have enough beds to have a new bed every day of the week while you wash the sheets of the first bed, so like Monday, you have bed A, right? And then Tuesday, you move on to bed B. And then Wednesday, you move on to bed C. But this is the point in the week where you wash the sheets of bed A. And then on Thursday, you go into bed D and wash the sheets of bed B. And then you just cycle through this throughout the week until you have, you know, like 7 beds for everyone. Unless, of course, people are like, oh, I don't like that. This particular bed has the indentation of my body. And I'm like, I can't sleep in any other bed. This is already dented for my body. It's not going to work any other way. Sagiri, what are you on about? I am so lost in this conversation, Sagiri. We don't really have the resources or labor for a proper remodeling. I mean, like Ouroboros, we could do it in like a day if we tried. Proposal. Sagiri, I like you, but you're a bit young for that. Maybe in a few years. Let's hear it. Colony Zero's resource management is overseen by Number 6. Number 6? Haven't we talking to them already? Number 6 is my aide. Number 6 says okay, I need to end this episode soon. Number 6 has used unique distribution channels to source supplies during missions. Number 6 is likely to know where to source supplies here. Great, then let's pay Number 6 a visit. Prison refurbishment. I think this is 40 minutes. 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to do this one last quest. I'm going to do this quest. I'm going to do this quest, and then I'm going to end the episode. Because if I have to suffer through any more error 404s in the brain language, I'm going to die. I'm just going to keel over, and the episode will never get uploaded because the computer will be stuck on recording until it runs out of space, and I die. Just like that one song by that one band about cornucopias, I think. Number 6. I need butter. Why did I say butter? I have no idea. It's really late. Couldn't you tell? If the commentary is ever unhinged like this, where it just violently whiplashes from topic to topic and nonsensical, it's because it's late. And I'm like, my brain is fried. And I'm like, what does it say on Senna's pants? I have no idea. It probably says punch people in the face. Or bootylicious on the ass. I don't know. Maybe Senna's like that. Refurbish the prison. Wait, Number 7, are you serious? Seriousness confirmed. Will cooperate you. The language, that was half intentional. It started off as an accident, but then I leaned fully into it. You need to say something. Ooh, he's Orion, because he's got the little cheek stone Orion markers. It's Agnian and Kavesi in this, which is an interesting thought. Actual lore? Not going to think about it. I'm sorry, number 7, but I can't give this plan my approval. Well, then number 7 will use her veto powers and force you to do it anyway. Contact the Nopon. That was a bit of precognition. We haven't learned that yet. This can only be a good thing for you guys, so why wouldn't you? A lot of resources and labor will be needed to remodel a location on this scale. This won't be possible without relying on outside help. Well, is that a bad thing? We have to avoid contact with others as much as possible to keep everyone safe. These fears are reasonable. However, they are unfounded. We are stronger than them, i.e. the Pharaons. Number 7, remind me what Colony Zero's been doing on the outside world, to the outside world all this time. That is, oh no, Sagiri does not compute. Error, smoking out the ears, falling down. You know how easy it would be to wipe Colony Zero out without protection from Mobius? You have protection from Ouroboros. We are arguably, and rather definitively, far more powerful than any Mobius that we've ever come across thus far. Except for maybe like X, because you can stop the Ouroboros. But even with, we've beaten that before, so there isn't a Mobius that we haven't beaten yet. Except for D. Didn't he run away? I think we have beaten him. Yeah, we've made every Ouroboros we fought run away. We're better than all of them. But we can stay safe forever if we just look after ourselves and avoid discovery. I mean, it wouldn't be it's not like you're in an extremely difficult position. Gondor knows we're like, oh, we gave them the lowdown. It's like, you're not that safe. I mean, you are safe, don't get me wrong. No one's going to hurt you because, you know, the Ouroboros protection. We're vouching for you. You must know what I'm trying to say, number 7. No, the threads of the conversation that we're having in this episode is firmly out the window completely. I have no idea what anyone's trying to say anymore. Sagiri is just as lost as I am. Is it really that problematic, number 6? This is number 10 talking. You can tell because her name is number 10, and number 6 is saying number 10. What does it say about you that you're choosing another form of imprisonment after having been freed? It says that your kind of optimism isn't the answer to everything. You and your yellow skin-tight pants. We need an outfit change, Sagiri. Can we please get different uniforms? One that's less likely to give people rashes every time they try and get out of these accursed clothes. If push comes to shove, all of you will take care of things, correct? Hey, I had it right the first time. Who, us? Yeah, it's what we do. It's what we promised to do. As long as we're allied with Ouroboros, our safety is practically guaranteed. Literally what I've been saying, our main selling point has literally been, we can vouch for you on pretty much any colony that we freed. I mean, that's kind of an exaggeration. No, it's completely legitimate and the truth. Of course we do everything we could for you. Even so, number 6, your cooperation would be greatly appreciated, but utterly unnecessary. Stand in our way and be erased. Provide the supplier. Number 7, I've given my warning. Warning received and acknowledged. Final verdict remains unchanged regardless. Alright then, I'll follow orders. Good boy. Appreciation, number 6. The first priority is sourcing the materials we need. Oh god, a collectathon. Fair warning, if we have to do a collectathon, I am ending the episode. I have a guy. Why is that in quotation marks? Is he not actually a guy? Is it like a tree that gives me special fruit? Anyway, the guy, I have my misgivings talking to him though. Is it the Nopon in the back? Because, I mean, like, we still don't know what's going on with him. He's a bit loopy in the head. You have a guy? Where can I get a guy? Tyon just looks over her very slyly, says nothing, turns back to number 6. A wandering Nopon who deserted the Nopon caravans. These days, he should be hiding out in Mac the Wildwood. Do we have to go exploring Mac the Wildwood? Well, at least we have Sagiri's poison neutralization. Nullification. Why is he hiding out? Probably because he doesn't want to get put in jail that we now control. Kavesi jail? Depends on what kind of, continent, country. He's probably wanted in several states. I'll accompany you. Seeing number 7 and you will put him on guard. I doubt he'd show himself. Compliance. The negotiations are yours, number 6. All right, well, apparently we need to go to Mac the Wildwood. Is there anyone else to talk to? Number 8 and number 3. Number 83, 38. Determine your numbers based on your position to Mac the Wildwood. Hopefully the brain just, you know, hopefully in the interim, in over the course of going to the woods. Ah, the wonderful smell of fresh cut grass, a fog rolling in, and eons old concrete. What more could you ask for?
Compounds detected. Danger to humans negligible.
Excuse me, we are Kvesis. I don't know what you're telling us, calling us humans. Anyway, he's around here. Where? Oh, found you. You're very easy to find. What are you? You're a Nopon. There, favorite customer of Wheelie Dealy. Come in, be welcomed. I have, co-opted. I have repossessed this one building, this one area of this one building. This particular tile is now mine. This is the deed that I wrote myself. This is your guy, isn't it? Yes, that is correct. Like I said before, he broke away from a Nopon caravan. He trades with anyone who can pay him enough, including unsavory parties such as us. His name is Wheelie Dealy. Yeah, and can we trust him? Not one bit. But as long as you have money, he can get you whatever you ask. Nope, but he has his uses. Wheelie Dealy can be relied upon to procure almost anything. As long as our interests align, every tool has a use. Meh, what can Wheelie Dealy do for favorite customer today? We need a few things from you. Literally all of the refurbishings, the refreshments to refurnish. We need you to fix up a prison, and it's a big prison. We need more beds, ideally. It's like 4 acres worth of land. You need something to improve ambience of old prison complex under Agnes Castle? This gargantuan undertaking. Wheelie Dealy smell equally gargantuan profit of it. As long as it's less than $800,000, we're good. Yeah, but can you do it? It's impossible. Oh, why do we come to you? What is the point of having a guy, quote unquote, a guy, if he just says it's impossible? Now listen, Wheelie Dealy, you may say it's impossible. Now I'm going to slap you, break your glasses, and say it better be possible or your arms are next. No feeling of discouragement, please. Impossible, not what Wheelie Mealy... no feeling discouragement. I really need to end this episode. Impossible not mean Wheelie Dealy is refusing. It's Nopon speak, it doesn't help. But there one small, simple condition before a deal can be made. Clarification demanded. Meh. Wheelie Dealy like concise speaking of young lady. It very useful. Wheelie Dealy lay it out straight. Special procurement of tool of Wheelie Dealy recently thieved by monster. Oh, fine, I'll go get it. If Wheelie Dealy not get tool back, Wheelie Dealy unable to carry out request. Okay, so we'll just get it back for you. Everyone very quick for agree, but Wheelie Dealy not complain. Wheelie Dealy very grateful. Sticky finger goggle somewhere in Mac the Wildwood, Wheelie Dealy wager. When you find, give whack for Wheelie Dealy. Yes, sir. Got it, sir. Spooky glasses. Where is it? Is it all the way? Oh, it's all the way down in the bottom. It's all the way down in the bottom. Can we just get there really quick? Is it all the way down in the bottom? Oh God, it's all the way down on the bottom. Can we just I bet we no, that's not what I intended to do. What I kind of wanted to try and see if I could do is... Can I try this again? I want to see if I can't land on those zip lines, because I'm intensely curious. Now that this possibility has entered into my brain, combined with the... Oh, no, that's just where it goes. I don't need to jump down. Go get the goggle and go get the thing. I don't know what it is, and I don't know where it is. It's 1,000 meters in that direction. I'm going to go and find it.
Article retrieved.
I found it. I killed it. I got its liquor. I'm ignoring the question mark. What are you talking about, Lance? Shut up. I'm the only one who can get confused. We're ignoring that question mark. There are level 70 monsters over here. My eyes are going cross-eyed. We need to get back to that Nopon and end this episode, or I might just keel over and die. So much ether, though. I do love myself some ether. Wheelie dealy, it's done. I have no idea what item I actually picked up, but it's Goggle Liquor. I got Goggle Liquor. Target recovered. Please confirm. Confirm quickly, please. Man, this exact item Wheelie dealy missing. All thanks and gratitude. Wheelie dealy unable to count fabulous riches without this baby. The booze? I mean, I guess. So, do we have a deal? Of course we have a deal. Wheelie dealy good, honest Nopon, who always keep her promises. Now show Wheelie dealy quick smart the prison in need of home makeover. We talk detail later. Oh, good. Can we just go? Okay.
We should make tracks too, huh, Sagiri?
Yes, quickly.
Understood. Returning.
Returning indeed.
Unit number 7 has arrived home.
We've returned.
Better let everyone know you're safe and sound.
No, we have to talk to the Nopon. The Nopon takes priority. How else are we going to afford all of our beds? Wheelie dealy thank for all patience. Let negotiation begin. Name your price. We have $700,000. What should we do? Pay the man for the beds. First, Wheelie dealy listen to the request and procure necessary goods and supplies. Oh, excuse me. Leave all arrangements to Wheelie dealy. He has a scarf and a tiny canteen. That's where he keeps his Goggle Liquor. So all Wheelie dealy asks is all expense paid up front in advance. Hold up. How much are we talking about? 500,000 G. It's less than 700,000, and I literally do not spend any of my money on anything, so done. Whoa, that's a bit steep. Don't you do discounts? Friends of the family? Anything? If no one wants to pay money, Wheelie dealy say, bye-bye, honey. Oh, come on, we even have pet names for each other. Requesting permission to pay in installments. Can I just pay all at once? I literally have all the money, please. I have $500,000. Meh. Permission granted. Wheelie dealy procure item at... Wheelie dealy procure item as payment come in. Can we just do this all at once? But Wheelie dealy keep an eye on you until payment complete. Seriously? You're just gonna stay here? Meh. Wheelie dealy keep promise, but make sure others keep promises. Good business. I'll keep an eye on Wheelie dealy. He can keep an eye on everyone else. Will that do, number 7? Will suffice. Constant assistance is appreciated, number 6. Don't misunderstand. I'm still not okay with any of this. But you're our leader, so I'll just follow orders. Good. That's all. Good. Be gone. Be gone. Watch the Nopon. 2 eyes peeled at all times. Number 6 looks mad. Maybe we're being unreasonable pushing for this. It's not unreasonable to push for 80 more beds. That is a reasonable amount of beds for 6 people. No abnormalities are detected. Current behavior conforms to number 6's normal parameters. Oh, really? Yes, he's just a grumpy. He's just a grumpus. Number 6's opposition serves to protect Colony 0. Number 6 also wishes to assist the colony. Yes, indeed. Oh my god, it's done. Finally, I can end this episode. In the next episode, we're going to spend $500,000 buying things from Handypon Wheelie dealy. Oh, and gossip. Oh, the next episode, all of this stuff that we can do now in the prison is going to be done. So whether you guys watch this nonsensical episode for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Later.